were distributing graphene to the companies?
So we were talking about free graphene sample as a strategy. So this we did in 2014 till 2017. We did this as a strategy to build the sector itself. Because we were a small company in a sector that doesn't exist. So that was the challenge. We were a startup of a startup sector. So we had to build the startup sector itself. But today you see a lot of graphene companies around. You see a lot of nanotechnology companies also around. You also see Government of India getting serious about it. So those were the days when we were knocking DST doors. We were knocking Bangalore, the startup cell in Bangalore. We were meeting Chief Secretary Bangalore, the Karnataka state government, Gupta ji, and we were meeting everybody in Delhi. We were trying to market ourselves that we are the nanotechnology graphene manufacturer and we are creating technologies in the field of batteries. So 2016, we decided that let's make it big, and we started exploring investors there in those days, and we were even trying. We almost succeeded in getting around $100 million investment offer, and they also started investing also slightly. And then came the famous the separation of UK from the European Union, and their strategy started changing, and they started opting out of Indian business, and they went back to UK again, and we were again on our feet. It was a temporary phase for us. So these were the days when organizations like United Nanotech Innovations, that was UAE supported, or there was a company called Graphene Nanotech Innovations that was UK supported. And in all these organizations, the seed funding, the core support, the bootstrapping, I had a team of approximately 50 guys. And most of them were employee thinking people. They were thinking like I should get a salary and I should secure a job. That is it. And nanotechnology is not my headache. This is headache of Rajnish Sharma. So it was only me who was burning my own self. They all the startup people, they call it, what is your cash burn rate? So in our case, it was Rajnish Sharma burn rate. So I was approximately draining out approximately 9 to 10 lakh rupees every month. My last job as an employee, as executive director, CEO, was in 2018. No, not 2018. No, March 2017. After that, I became a full-fledged employer only. So basically, a man with no income and a scientist by accident, not by choice. I became a net say salary giver from 2017 March itself until today morning. A person who doesn't earn any fixed income is living a life of an entrepreneur, and I'm still giving lakhs of rupees of salary every month. Now you can understand the challenges and the insecurity that entrepreneurship brings in a startup sector of a company that has to not only prove its own products, but also has to prove its own science, has to prove the entire concept. So from proprietor to PN, I've learned in these 4 or 5 years to do everything. And over a period of time, I created a foolproof strategy. So like I was a turnaround specialist, today I'm an entrepreneur specialist. I can guide anybody to start business without capital. So for becoming an entrepreneur, we should stop looking for jobs. We should start focusing on creating jobs. And this is where I got in touch with people who are in Skill India. People who started asking me, can you create jobs for rural people? I said, yeah, I can create a lot of, say, lakhs of jobs for rural people without they spending even a single penny into that job or learning that skill. We will train them. I'll give you an example. We have a product series called Fuel Savers. So it is now available across the IC engines, which means the internal combustion engines, which consume say diesel or petrol or CNG, any of these fossil fuels. Now, what is the offer for people who can get into a earning job without spending anything? So what we did is, we out of this fuel saver series, we have created various products. One of the products is going into a radiator. So it's a radiator coolant. You add our additive. So we entered into additive manufacturing. So today YKT has a product called fuel saver radiator nanomix coolant. So it is a 500 ml liquid that has a mixture of nanomaterials and a lot of intelligent materials beyond nanotechnology. And if you put this coolant in a radiator, say within a short span of running around 120, 130 kilometers, the vehicle will start saving minimum 10% and max 30% of fuel depending on the car and depending on the driver and where is he driving. So supposing somebody is spending around 2,500 rupees in buying this product, he lands up saving approximately 30,000 rupees per annum. So we are giving him a value of 27,500 rupees. That is product one. This product itself has approximately 17 benefits other than fuel saver. It's not just fuel saver. It reduces the noise of the vehicle by 10 dB. It reduces the vibrations considerably. So your normal Maruti car starts behaving like Marg. It doesn't sound itself. You say stand outside the car, you will not be able to see the car is running or not. So a 72 decibel car goes down as low as even 56 decibels. So anything from 56 decibels to 65, 66 decibels is what we achieve by using this radiator coolant. There is another product for engine. We call it torque enhancer. Now the job offer comes in a third product, which is we call it fuel pipe mileage enhancer. So it is a lifetime product. So every car has to reach a mechanic shop, and this mechanic will put a conduit pipe. If there is you see a harness pipe in a car, slitted harness pipe, he will put it on the fuel pipe of the car. Every car has fuel pipes, which means from the pump to the engine, the fuel is being supplied through those very, very strong pipes, high pressure pipes they call it. Even in a common rail car, there are a lot of pipes. All we are doing is we are covering those pipes with a plastic tube and filling a nanomix in it. So there is a proprietary nanomix powder, approximately from 75 grams to 125 grams, depending on whether the car, it is a car or a bike or a truck or a bus or a tractor. There are crores of vehicles in the country today, crores. Even Bangalore has 1.3 crores of vehicles, out of which 60 lakhs are just bikes and 70 lakhs are remaining stuff. So we are talking about electric vehicles today. Everybody is talking about EVs. Tell me, who is thinking about this? 1 crores of vehicles, approximately India would be having minimum 10 crore vehicles. What you will do with them? This whole world has hundreds of crores of vehicles. What you will do with them? Has anybody thought about it? Can lithium graphene battery solve the problem? So YKT scientists, the team of mine, we made lithium graphene battery, a lithium graphene cell. We were the first in the country to make lithium graphene cell in 2017 itself, though it was help of our international partners. We realized that only lithium and only battery cannot solve the climate change problem. Max 2040, 15% of the entire vehicles on the planet will be lithium packed. So what will happen to the remaining 85%? Will every generator in this country run on lithium pack? No. You need inverters? Yes. You need batteries for inverters? Yes. So we immediately realized that there is need to be having a technology plan beyond what governments can think. YKT has that plan. That is why we created a product called Battery Saver. Battery Saver reduces approximately 19% lead and improves the energy density by 30%. What are we doing? We are saying there are 7,000 battery manufacturers of lead in this country. All of you join us. We'll give you a technology transfer. You save 19% lead and improve the energy density by 30%. We don't want to make batteries. We are technology providers now. So free graphene sampler has now become a technology provider to the country. What am I doing? Other people are writing patents every day. There are institutes which are claiming, look, I have 7,000 patents filed. What will I do with those patents? The entire IPR is not promoting economy. What am I doing? I am open sourcing the economy. How? in a village, supposing somebody wants to make a lead graphene battery, I'll give him the technology. Any youth coming out of a college, even if he is a non-technologist, supposing he's a BA or a BCom or an MBA or even a 12th pass, or in my case of fuel pipe, fuel mileage enhancer, we are saying an illiterate boy can be trained to fill that powder in that tube in a car, and it is a 20 minutes job. And this tube, once it is taped on a car fuel pipe, will save approximately 15% fuel for the lifetime of the vehicle. This guy can easily charge 500 rupees per car. If he does approximately 10 cars a day, 500 multiplied by 10 cars, then doing 10 cars, 20 minutes job per car. So you need only 200 minutes, which is approximately 4 to 5 hours of his work. Typically a 9 to 5 environment, he can make 5,000 rupees in any remote village of the country. You just understand, does he need to go into IT sector? No. Does he need big skill training? No. So I approached Skill India people. I said, I just need to teach all these unemployed youth how to fill powder in a vehicle. He said, who will provide the powder? I said, I will give you the powder. So what am I saying? Raw material is with me. It is like a langar of nanomaterial now. That is why the logo of YKT has a tiger. Tiger abhi zinda hai. The famous movie. The credit to the famous Khan. So I am the tiger of nanotechnology sector. हम हैं वो टाइगर. तो हमने जब स्टार्ट CNR राव जी, भारत रत्ना जी को हमने वादा किया था कि हम वो जॉब्स क्रिएट करेंगे. रजनीश शर्मा इज नॉट वरीड अबाउट हिमसेल्फ. ही इज ट्राइंग टू मेक नैनोटेक्नोलॉजी दी होम बिजनेस. हम लोग मेरे को कहते हैं कि आप तो शायद नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग जैसी बातें करते हो. तो मैं नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग जैसी बातें नहीं करता. मैं एंड कस्टमर को I ask him to pay me a very small amount of money, 2,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees. Even my food saver is what? It's just available in 100 rupees. MRP is 150. I'm discounting. But that guy is able to, for every 1 rupee customer will give me, I am giving them minimum 30 rupees. So 1:30 is the value addition I am giving to the end customer. On the supply chain, if people want to join me as stockists, wholesaler, retailer, I did another game. I said, I will not charge even you a single penny from you. You become a stockist of my material. You become a wholesaler of my material. I will not charge you any license. Please, I will do nothing. You just give me a committed order. So I'm playing a new marketing philosophy. It says, don't charge the people on your value chain. Let them become rich. When they become rich, those small streams of water will make you a river, and then river will take you away. It will take you places. So you may say, am I a benevolent scientist? Yes. Because 535 inventions, Yamini, my life is finite. You can see my white beard. I don't have enough time left with me. So what am I doing? Before I part off from this world, I want these 535 technologies to spread across the world. Am I talking only about India? No. You want to export? Yes. Anybody from South Africa can call me. I want this fuel pipe mileage enhancer in my villages, in my towns. I am speaking from a village close to Cape Town. Please take it. Why? Because save, protect, and conserve is for the planet Earth. And believe me, all these buzzwords that we hear, climate change and all that, a lot of people are not understanding what each and every responsible citizen should do. So we came out with the concept of citizen soldier. That हम क्या कर सकते हैं as ordinary citizens? We have a product called Power Saver. What do we do in that Power Saver is we just tell them आप अपने rooftop को हमारे वाले nanotechnology के paint से paint कर. The paint of our, it's a nanotech paint, only your roofs. What is it going to do? It is going to take out, not only it is going to repel the entire UV, 98 to 99% of the ultraviolet, 97 to 98% of the infrared heat out. So it will repel approximately 98% of the solar heat back. It's repelling. Now, what its second function, what it does is, During the day, when the temperature outside is very, very hot, typically North Indian Delta states and even South Indian tropical states, हमारे रूम के अंदर एयर कंडीशनर चलते हैं. There are air conditioners that are operating in our houses. There are evaporative coolers that are operating in our houses. There are fans that we continuously operate. So we are consuming energy. We are consuming power. So what this will do is, it is beating second law of thermodynamics. So normally, to take heat out from a hot zone to a very cold zone, you need to do work. That is the second law of thermodynamics. We have fine-tuned it. Now what we will do is, through nanotechnology intervention, the heat inside the room, which AC is cooling down, switch off the AC for some time. The room, what it will do is, it will convert the heat that is still left in it into far wavelength infrared rays, and they will be directly emitted into the space without extra work, because space is at minus 300 degrees centigrade. So we are emitting heat directly out of the atmosphere without its intervention with the outer space. What will this happen? If everybody uses this power saver as a honest citizen soldier, we can cool down the planet just by cooling the rooftops. When we have cut the heat source by default itself, you don't need to run behind all these EVs and everything. On the other hand, because we are saving 30% of the fuel also, on the other hand, we are improving the life of the vegetable. On the other hand, we are saving money in all these things. See, the economy is booming up because people have to spend a lot of money in climate change. I don't want my customers to pay for cooling down this planet. So you don't need to spend a lot of money on your EVs. Even your current vehicles will consume lesser fuel. What we are doing is, in one of our fuel saver technologies, we are converting smoke to work. So the smoke is getting converted into extra power. So we call that product torque enhancer. So at lower RPMs, we are converting smoke into power and improving the output. This will go into bike.